Hello everyone, I'm Martinez, my name is Itzell. Good evening everyone, I'm Martinez, my name is Itzell, and it's a Get Ready With Me. So we will be using this Tarte palette. And if you watched last week, then yeah, I accidentally got into some shades. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try something lighter this time around. So let's see. I think I'm gonna start with Charm and just go from there and see what we end up with. Don't mind me looking in my mirror over here. So how have you been? As I'm filming this, it's December 1st. For my Christmas event so far, one person has received their gifts. So now just trying to get everybody else like in line. Well, not in line, but done, and then we won't have to worry about it. I have one sponsor that doesn't seem to understand what I'm talking about, and I'm trying my best to communicate with her. So yeah, because she sponsored one child from a big family, and she doesn't understand why it's not super simple to get people she doesn't know to give them their gifts to deliver to the family. Like, let me know if you would trust someone you never met before to deliver presents to a family you sponsored. Like, she said she's okay with everybody meeting up together, but to coordinate between 4 different people, it would be really hard because it's not just about them, it's about when the family has availability. So yeah, I don't know, but she thinks I'm being ridiculous. So let me know, what do you think? Alright, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade next to it, Deco. This is gonna be very neutral, and I don't think that's a bad thing. So other than my Christmas event, I've been okay. You can yell at me if you want. I let my ex convince me to try again, and I let him know I want to take things slow. And as we went along, I let him know like what I expected and all of that. Well, he didn't even let me get to that point. I let him know that my counselor thought it would be good to start dating. Not that long after that, he decided, we're not right for each other. And then he tried to take it back, and I'm just like, no, we're not gonna do this anymore, because that's what it always is when things get to the point where he needs to put in effort to make it work. He rather run away, come up with so many excuses. Like one time, the first time we went our separate ways, I had this situation that I never thought I would be in, where someone I had met the year prior randomly dropped by my house, and I was just trying to get him to leave because he never met my kids, and like my boyfriend was there, and it was just weird. And then he thought the way I handled it was sketchy, and instead of talking it out, he just up and left and just stopped talking to me. And yeah, so there was that. And when I was pregnant with Lucy, he decided on his own that we were done trying, even though we didn't have a conversation, that we were better off as friends. And yeah, he wouldn't listen to anything I had to say. So whenever I was having her, I was like, well, this is my chance. I'm having his baby. He's not gonna debunk anything I have to say now, so I let my feelings know. He did it anyway. He said it's hormones. I don't really mean that, and all this stuff. So I'm just like, whatever. Anytime we go through anything, he has to blow it up. Why, I don't know. Um, so he would start arguments with me, right? And then when it truly got to the nitty gritty, to how I felt and all of that, and really getting into it so we can go past it and move forward, he'd be like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not reading that. The conversation's over, and he would just shut it down, and we would not resolve anything. So yeah, it was so much of that, and so much of trying to put effort with someone that didn't want to put in the effort and even listen, and always have complaints about the other person, but couldn't see where the other person was saying things that were meaningful and true. Just all he could see, is that the opinions were different than his views and whatnot. So it's hard to make it work with somebody like that. I tried so much, but I just come to the realization, like, he's not meant for me. And yeah, there's like so many other instances, where I've tried, and he hasn't tried. And what I mean by that is, whenever I met him, I didn't have a license, I didn't drive. I had to go to therapy on and off for a very long time until I was able to get my license. I got my license when I was like 8 months pregnant with Lucy. So, yeah, it was just a lot. So, I've made so much progress. I've went to counseling. I worked so much on myself. I let so much of my trauma go. I know I still need a little bit more work. I need to figure out how to get into seeing them for the AMDR. But yeah, like, from where I came, where I started, where it was hard for me to look people in the eye, it was hard for me to like order things that I wanted, like, talking to somebody, where it was hard for me to communicate even with the cashier. I've come such a long way, but in his eyes, I am still the same person and I haven't made any progress, when that's not true. So it's like, yeah, I just gotta find someone that sees a value in who I am and what I bring to the table. And yeah, so I'm trying to stay positive and, not dwell on what didn't work and all that, because I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And it's like, maybe I just needed to learn some kind of lesson that I don't quite understand right this second. Um, but, it is what it is. Like, I will find my happiness in someone that sees that I'm a real catch. I know there's like plenty of stories where someone was with the wrong person, and then, maybe it happened really soon, maybe it didn't, and then they were able to find the person that they were always meant to be with. So I'm optimistic and a hopeless romantic all in one. So there's that. Mm, I don't know if I want to put another shade in the center, or if I just want to put a shimmer. I might just do a shimmer. I don't know. Oh, I was thinking of staying in my comfort zone, but Moxie, this like goldish, yellowish shade is kind of calling my name. So I think I might do that one. Alright, let's see. Where do I have all my stuff? I have so much stuff scattered everywhere. And now to find the brush. I think this is gonna look very beautiful. Like, should I put a little bit more? Maybe. Alright. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I tried to go like so uh neutral, like and I just blend with it, but I can't help it. I love shimmers that just pop. It's still neutral. It's a pretty neutral. And my foot's falling asleep, and the puppy's taking my camera down. So, yeah, sorry about that. You know how it is with pets sometimes. They just get all in your business, and you can't always help it. So, yeah, I think it looks really good. And now to go, I think the, what do you call it? The waterline. I think I want to try color that I didn't do before, so I'm gonna go in with fringe. I don't know how it's gonna look. I think it looks really good. I think it complements the colors. It just goes along with it. Alright. So we got that. Now what's left is the inner corner. What should I do? I think I want to go in with Gleam. So Gleam is this one. So I use Charm, Deco, Fringe, Moxie, and then I want to use Gleam. I think it looks really nice. So, what do you think? I'll be back. Because I think, yeah, I want to do the other stuff off camera, like the lip liner, the rest of the eyes, and then we'll be back for final thoughts and all of that. Okay, and I'm back. What do you think? Honestly, I think it's beautiful. So I like it a lot, and I'm definitely gonna change my pictures on everything to this look because I really like it a lot. So let's go over everything I use and not in any order. So I use this lipstick from Beauty Bakery. I put this gloss on top, like the lip liner. I use this copper shade for the bottom eyeliner for the tight line. Concealer, and I messed up and I accidentally put a little bit of mascara, so I tried to cover it up down here. Oops, I didn't close this. So mascara. Eye Method Beauty Liners. NYX Glitter Primer. Setting spray. I think it's officially done. So the blush. My highlight. Bronzer. The Wonder Booty. Wonder Beauty. Don't mind where my head is. Brow gel. Don't ask me where my head is. I don't know. Brow pencil, and it's just black because obviously my brows are really dark. Foundation, eye base, primer. It's like, what is this? Setting powder. I use this as well. I think that's everything. Of course, like brushes and what do you call it? Eyelash curler. But I think that's everything. Pretty sure. Sometimes, I forget things, but pretty sure that's all of it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. And if you're going through things like I'm going through things, just know your worth and know that there is someone out there that sees the value in you. Until they come along, you need to see the value in yourself and that you're amazing, and there's somebody just as amazing out there just waiting to find you. Don't let people tell you who you are. You are beautiful, you're wonderful, you're amazing, and don't let anybody try to break your spirit just because they're unhappy with themselves. There's nothing you can do for them. They have to want to better themselves. But what you can do is set firm boundaries and, do your best to not let them cross your boundaries and keep seeing yourself for who you are. And instead of trying to talk down to yourself, tell yourself things that you know are true, positive things about yourself. So, have a great rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video, share me out to help me reach my next goal, which is 500 subscribers.